I just want to use this time to, briefly tell my people what is going to happen. It's not a bad thing. It's a very good thing. Because now, it's either do or die. Either come and prove yourself in the court, in finished court, or else forget anything about complaint again about Biafra.
Yes, Bombulu is the Monzo, Ekenemono. Biafrans all over the world, I salute you all. 3 days or 4 days to the 29th of November, but the day I gave video the Biafran convention in Finland. And I like you couldn't watch this video. On my now 29, but the dates every Biafran may. The main date was 2nd of December, but 29th the event may be done in Finland. So I want you guys to see some of the current situation right now from Finland. Watch this video. Yesterday, Obatobia was live to address Biafrans, and actually, I'm going to watch this video and I'm going to put the current situation of things in Finland. If I have a video from one of one night walking in Finland, so I'm going to watch that video. Drop one more opinion in the comment section, and please make sure you are sharing this video. On this video. Settle down, guys. Watch the video. I'll be right back.
So, approach any Finnish diplomat or their government, or send any rubbish to them again. They will never listen to you again. That is what they want to iron out, because they're tired of all this rubbish going up and down, even telling Britain to intervene and all that, because you don't want Biafra to go. Now, this is how you expose yourself. This Biafra issue you don't ever want to address. Now you must be forced to address it, or else Biafra is gone.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on whenever you are watching us from. It's another lecture of politics on the streets. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Despite the arrest of Simon Ekpa in Finland, the Biafra spirit has taken over Finland. The Biafra declaration and convention is 4 days ahead, and we've seen so many Igbos coming out to support the freedom. Yesterday, despite the 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 unknown whereabouts of Simon Ekpa, the convention is to take place, and the chief of staff Ngozi, I forgot her name. I forgot to say.
Yeah, Ngozi, yeah, Ngozi.
And we've seen the spirits being
Everywhere.
in Biafra. Everybody is speaking about the convention.
The convention, yes.
Is it a good thing for the Biafra restoration?
Thank you so much. It's a very, very colorful event, that is coming for the next 4 days. Is a colorful event. The Canaan land of our time currently now is Finland. All roads, all flights leads to Omski. Omski, I mean the capital of Finland. That's where American Nigerians, Ghana Nigerians of Igbo extractions, all of them in Asia country, everybody in Australia are heading to. All flights, all roads leads to Omski, the capital of Finland. See, it is gonna be the biggest events of our time. Currently, no events like it on earth, like never before. A convention that is like never before. It has never been done that way in any part of the world. I know that Finland, they worked hard during the era of USSR, Union Socialist of Soviet Republic, where they were one of the Russian federatives. They worked hard to see the way from Russia, and it took them many years. They succeeded in 1956, getting independence from Russia. So my brother, it is a pleasure, it is a good thing that the same Finland today that helped us during Nigerian Biafran Civil War, 1967 to 1970, and made sure that our called children, they did not die. They kept on supplying food reliefs, oporoko, corn milk, and they named them. They did it, assiduously, because actually they know what it takes to agitate for sovereign nation, sovereignty of any nation. They were like us before. They were in our shoes before. They were annihilated, decimated, and killed by the former USSR, as Nigeria did to Biafra youths, men, women, even children were not left out from 1967 to 1970 from annihilation by federal government of Nigeria that received military wares, military support from socialist Britain under Labour governments. I don't know the man's name. There was a time I know his name, the man that was British Prime Minister then, who supported genocidal policy made by Britain then. Britain had forgotten in a haste in 1967 that in 1940s, late 30s, Ojuku's father supplied Britain with what? Heavy military truck, free of charge, fleet to fight Germany, Nazis. The billionaire Louis Ojukwu supplied Britain, I repeat again, fleets of military truck, heavy one, free, I'm telling you, because he was a friend to Queen Elizabeth. It was her girlfriend. She did this thing to England, she did this thing to UK, free, supplied to UK. And later, there was a war between Nigeria and the Biafra. Biafra is where Ojukwu comes from. Ojukwu fought tooth and nail to defend Biafra. The same Britain that was favored by Louis Ojukwu, Odumegwu Ojukwu's father, played such ruthless British policy, colonial policy, by supplying Nigerian military clique led by Yakub Gowon with weapons, arms, and of course it began to look like genocide. 54, 55, 56, 57 years ago, it was a genocide. The biggest bloodbath in African history was how Igbos were killed by Gowon-led military clique for 3 good years, 36. 36, how do you put it in this thing? 3 months.
Okay.
36
months.
36 months. Thank you so much. So it moved like that on and on and on until in 1970, when the war was brought to an abrupt end. Nobody was defeated. Nobody was at least a victor. I don't know what I understand. Nobody was it was a conqueror. Yes, and everything came to normal. What? Reconstruction, reconciliation, reintegration, everything began to play out, but it wasn't in totality. We see ourselves being marginalized, excluded from political leadership of Nigeria, nothing more. That's why I always have this question to ask Nigeria. What about the reconciliation agreement? What are you doing about the reconstruction? What about what? Compensation, reintegration, every word, every English. Where is it? Are we living as a nation today? No. The war was raging from 1970 till date, and this is the aftermath of the war. Samuel has come, and you can see what happened in the past. He was arrested, apprehended in Finland, and the whole world caught fire. The whole world caught fire. And what happened was that America was even annoyed with Finland. Why should you arrest him in the first place? You shouldn't have arrested someone that is at least agitating for his right or to free his people in the southeastern hemisphere of Nigeria. He did it competently. There was nothing like, inviting the jihadists or inviting the terrorists or, sending assassins to kill people. No, he did not. It was the political opponents in Imo State. It was the political opponents across Igbo land. APC, PDP, APC, PDP. They were the one that orchestrating all these bloody, clutches and even criminalities in the southeastern Nigeria. Is all the political opponents. It has nothing to do with indigenous people of Biafra. By the way, what is the meaning of indigenous people of Biafra? Indigenous people of Biafra, I'm the one, an Igbo man. Everybody from Akwa Ibom is from the former East Central State, which is Biafra. Everybody from Cross River, everybody from River State, and Bayelsa, even Delta. What are we cleaning ourselves for? We are not cleaning ourselves. It was a political commotion orchestrated by what? Greed. All the political profiteers that are making money from politics in the southeastern Nigeria, they are the ones fighting themselves. It's not IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra. They have reverend fathers, they have the best pastors, they have churches everywhere. We are not bloodthirsty. Bloodthirst is not in our veins.
So Mazi, now, just in 3 minutes now that Samuel is all about is unknown, do you think this restoration will stand firmly and then it will send signal to the Nigerian government, Mazi?
Thank you so much. Immediately regain freedom on Sunday evening, I think, or Saturday evening. Epa was spotted,
Has he regained freedom?
Yeah, he has regained freedom. He was celebrating. I listened to his live tweet in a broadcast yesterday. I listened to it. The questions, the women, Igbo women that were jubilating, thanking him, that some of them that were trying to have high BP, that their blood pressure is now normal, that they were surprised actually if Finland was about extraditing him into the country, and he actually answered them that Nigeria and Finland, two of them do not have treaty, extradition treaty to bring any of their citizens that committed crime in either of the two. I don't know what I understand. That pact was not, so that there is nothing like that. Then he started answering other questions so intelligently. They said some breaking news say is poorly educated. I listen to the guy is not poorly educated. He's trying his best. That's not how you speak English. You will speak it 100%. After all, it is not your mother tongue. Everybody is trying. Thank you. We are just communicating to understand ourselves. What I'm doing here now is don't mean that I can speak English. Which English? This one is translation. I'm translating Igbo language into English language. We don't speak English here. I listened to Emma. Emma was trying. I said, this man, they said he did not go to blah blah. He was replying. He was responding to the white man that interviewed him correctly. The guy has sense. The guy has brain. He's wise, and Ekpa is a very, very courageous man. He has the courage to be doing this agitation, transaction with all manners of what do I say? How do I put it? All manners of ingredients. There are ingredients he used to mix anytime he talks. That will make him carrying everybody in Igbo land along, and even the Yorubas. Samuel has never spanked on the Yoruba. He only said that Yorubas are palling with Hausas, which of course, if you ask me, it is true. If Fulani man come here, Igbo man come here, Yoruba will follow Igbo, Fulani and the Hausa. They don't like us, and I'm telling you the truth. Yoruba does not like Igbo. Simon Ekpa said it. Because if Yoruba like Igbo, he give many instances that Igbo has virtually developed the whole southwest with their money. Still, no Yoruba landlord will tell you, say, give me Igbo tenant. I don't want Igbo tenant. Why? Can Yoruba pay for house? Can Yoruba pay for flat and duplex? It is not possible now. We are the one paying. But that love is not there. I don't know why they turn their back on Igbos. But what I'm trying to say is that, let me tell you, Mr. David, EPA came out, and EPA has done live broadcast yesterday with, video calls, everybody calling him, he's responding. That was around to 10, from to 10, 11, on and on. He was doing it yesterday. So EPA has been freed some 2-3 days ago. It's a welcome situation, and the agitation for Biafra, the declaration and the convention that is coming in 3 or 4 days time in Finland is sacrosanct. It can never be changed. Nobody can ever change it. It has come to stay.
For that wonderful submission.
Thank you.
For that wonderful question, the answer of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say, someone has come out to say, or has outlined countless times, that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojogun fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, nnamdikanu did it via his own dimension. So EPA is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Samonekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohane's and that of the southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Samonekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Samonekpa and nnamdikanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that, see, they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone, the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So if Samonekpa is doing it amicably, for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible, and why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also to the government, the Nigerian government, be worried about this. Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Samonekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what is now? Say a particular tribe or a major tribe to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. That means dominance. That means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country. And we know it. We know it. I know it too. And every normal man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ojukwu foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this BiAFRA struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria. Just because they feel their brother is still in president. Now, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I'm very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there is a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor. What RFI did. Honestly, I made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence, and then we have also the likes of Ambulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said, post that election, that the Northern Order supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now so now if the average left person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? The shots come by 2027. The same thing the Yorubas have tagged the Igbos for. Now they will be the mastermind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop. And that's the slogan that will continue to trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the Igbo man and exit the country. And then the Igbo man now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the Igbo man is championing for the exit, we are saying the Igbo man is not serious. There are claims that the Igbo man is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will not catch up with you, then you will know why the Igbo man has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.